life is so short, guys, and I want you guys to understand, man, that it's not about how much stuff you have. It's not about how much materialistic stuff you have. I've learned that. I've had the most stuff. I have everything I've ever wanted. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about your relationships and your family. That's what it's about. Okay? It really is. It's not about how much stuff you have, guys. You know what I learned? I learned a lesson. I learned a valuable lesson, guys. Like, I see all these people, they're fucking fake flexing on Instagram, and like I post a picture of my car with me. It's just so, I'll never do that again. The only way I'll ever post a picture of my car is if I'm standing next to it and I just got it or something and I'm so stoked about it. But like constantly posting pictures of your cars and the nice things that you have and like appearing to be wealthy and rich like everyone else does. It's so cringy, bro. Posting like your fucking your expensive nice things, it's so whack, bro. It's so whack. It's so whack. All it does is make people that don't have that stuff depressed. Make other people envy you. It just breeds like jealousy. It breeds envy. It doesn't bring any sort of goodness, wealth, spiritual wealth to your life by showing off the expensive, nice things that you have. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I see people holding stacks of money, like telephones, like phones and shit, it's so cringy, bro. Don't be that, man. Don't be that guy. I was that guy. But we're all young and we're all dumb and we do these things, man. So even in that sense, when you see that and they're young and they're dumb, they're gonna do it. But like, dude, the older you get, and if you're still doing that when you get older, man, you have a lot to learn, man. It is not about that. It is not about what you got in regards of money. It's more about your spiritual wealth and all that stuff. You can't provoke people, man, in a way of like, look what I got, look what you don't have. I hate it. I don't think that that's right. I was a part of the problem. I was a part of that problem, and I just think it's embarrassing to be that way. You know what I mean? That's why I give, when people sub to me and you see me like donating my subs to people that need it and stuff like that, man. You know, it just comes with the territory. I'm glad that my words can carry weight like that, though, if you think about it. You never think about it like that. People get so crazily upset. You know what I mean? That they talk about it for days and days and days. That means you're fucking an important person on this planet to an extent, until the whole world fucking explodes, and then you realize that you're nothing but dust in the wind. Do you understand? We're nothing. We're nothing. We're grains of sand on a beach in a universe. We're nothing. We mean we are so insignificant. Insignificant. We're so insignificant. So we need to enjoy our lives. We need to enjoy every moment of our lives, because you, like, picture you looking at yourself from the planet Jupiter and being like, wow, I really don't matter that much. I don't matter that much. Why do I think that I'm the greatest thing to ever happen to the universe when I'm sitting on Jupiter and I can barely even see myself? It's like, makes you really think a little bit if you think about it. You don't matter in that sense. You're born and you'll be gone like that. And then guess what? The unforgiving universe will be moving on to the next, be moving on to the next, and moving on to the next. And the universe does not care. So what we need to do is we need to have fun. And we stop getting on Twitter and Instagram and being upset at other people for having opinions. Do you understand? Okay? Because you're wasting your life getting upset at people that you've never met on Twitter. You're wasting your fucking precious time that you have right now getting on Twitter and jumping into the middle of arguments that have nothing to do with you. How are you going to determine if you like somebody's band off of what kind of person they are and what kind of belief system they have? Why can't you just like somebody because of the music they make is good, and they're just, as long as they're not harming anybody, truly harming anybody, right? You guys form opinions on musicians before you even listen to their music. You're so wrapped up on what other people's personalities are like and what kind of people, how people are in real life that are not you and have nothing to do with you or any direct effect on your life. Practice your guitars, practice your drums, practice your karate, whatever you're good at, your art, working on your cars, whatever it is, whatever that you enjoy. And then one day turn that shit into getting paid for doing it. And then that's the secret to fucking like living a long, happy life. There's other little secrets too, but do what you love and get paid for what you're doing. That's how you live a happy life. Pay attention to what you're doing in life. You know, when I was younger, all these people around me, I always felt like I was different. I always felt like I was different. I was different. I was an outcast. I always felt like an outcast. I always felt like no one understood me. I always thought I was an outcast. I always thought no one understood me, and I always thought it was my fault. I always thought it was my fault for being a kid. I always thought it was my fault for everything. And one day I realized, when I got older, that all those people that treated me like that, that didn't understand me, are now all working regular jobs. There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with working regular job. You need this, right? You need people to do this labor. You need this in life in order for the world to go around. There's nothing wrong with that. But all these people that were like this, they had dreams like my dreams and aspirations like me. And they all treated me like shit. And I realized one day, I'm like, no, it's because I'm special. And that's what I feel like people, if you're watching right now and you feel like people don't understand you, it might be because you're special like me. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I tell Willow all the time. I tell her all the time. I could see it happening. She kind of gets alienated and stuff. And I tell her, I'm like, you are not like these other kids. I could see it on her face. She's starting to get confused now. And I try to tell her, you are not like these other kids. You are special. There's something inside you that's so unique to everybody else on the planet. There's something inside her that is very unique. And you just can't explain that to somebody until they're old enough to look back in hindsight and be like, oh, this is why this was happening. Because now look at what's happening now. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're all unique. I'm talking about being special. Special. In the best way possible. All right? Use that intuition that you have. I'm telling you, I promise you, use that intuition that you have. And go and this isn't a motivational Twitch channel or anything like that, man. I'm just feeling like I need to tell you this. Okay? Use that intuitive nature that you have inside you and literally do exactly what it tells you to do. Whether it be like, should I be a cop? Or should I be an artist? Whatever you feel like you enjoy the most. I'm telling you.